Yeah, what happened here is very bad for Dallas. It's great for Boston. By the way, my hair is completely wild today, but we can ignore that and discuss how Dallas was down by 20 heading into the half. Cut it to 8, did their thing, and then allowed a 14 to nothing run for Boston. In Boston, to just solidified this game. Porzingis, great first half, unbelievably good first half for a guy who's just coming back off of an injury. He had more points than anyone else had the first half. He outplayed Luka, he outplayed Kyrie, outplayed Tatum, outplayed Brown, outplayed everyone. He was great. He was exactly what you would want from a player of his caliber. But coming back from injury, this was not expected to be just immediately playing like a star. But he played like a superstar the first half. Overall, not bad in the second half, but it wasn't as good. But tough to replicate that performance defensively. The entire team has played very good in the paint. The paint defense has been phenomenal. Jaylen Brown's blocking shots. Porzingis is blocking shots. Horford's playing defense on Kyrie very well. They're not a big fan of Kyrie at all. Boston isn't. Of course. Why would they be? Boston kind of got screwed over by Kyrie a few times. So yeah, I wouldn't be a big fan of him either. But I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen next game because what Boston did seems like they can replicate, to be honest. It seems like it's a typical Boston game. They slow up for a little bit, have a good three-point shooting first half, slow up a bit, and then they score, go on a run, and then they find the rhythm. You have that time period that you can score a lot in. And they did. But Luka was the only one doing it. Luka has probably going to end up with 30 double-digit rebounds. Shot somewhat well. Not great, just under 50%, but not terrible. Kyrie was not a factor tonight at all. He was not good to the slightest of bit, I would say. I mean, okay facilitator, but not really. He's had bad turnovers. Luke had a bad first half, just giving effort and wise, I would say. I didn't like his effort defensively in the first half. Jaylen Brown was blowing by him at any chance he could get. And that's a terrible matchup for him consistently. Having to put 30 plus minutes on a guy that has a bad knee, carrying the workload offensively and defensively, having to guard Jaylen Brown will be very tough, especially if Jaylen Brown could be aggressive like he was doing tonight. That'll be a problem. And what I told you on the preview is how much will they have to rely on Luka to score? It's going to be a good amount, it looks like, if this is going to replicate. If they have to replicate this type of game again, they're going to lose every game. They have no shot at winning the series if Luka has to play like this every single night with no help. No one's helped him. Lively got 5 fouls in 14 minutes. That's bad. Peter Washington, nothing great. No one else did great offensively for them. No one else did. Like, Kyrie's your main guy. Not good. You got to play good. Drew Holiday played pretty good defense. Jaylen Brown, good defense. Jason Tatum, solid defense. Exactly what we thought was going to happen. Happened. They hit threes. Guess what? You got to hit threes back. PJ Washington was some wide open threes. The problem with the Mavericks and guarding Porzingis is that Porzingis has what Dallas has with 3 players. He can all do himself. He can do the 3 things that Dallas needs 3 guys for that he can do him by himself. Rebound well, which is probably Gafford. Defend the paint well, which is Lively, and Gafford, which is a mixture of both. Mainly, I would say Lively. He's the one to get in the fouls. He's the one going up all the time. And then Washington can hit the threes. Usually he can. But Porzingis can hit threes, rebound, and block shots. Defend the paint. That's what they have 3 guys to do. One thing that Porzingis can do, and he did it better than all 3 of them tonight. Combined. That is the problem. He did those 3 things better than all 3 of them did. Combined. And that's why we were able to score 78 to 100 with 4 minutes to go. Because he can defend the paint. Jaylen Brown defended the paint really well. Tatum, not great performance. Not bad at all, though. Mavericks, yeah. Their 5-game road winning streak comes to an end. That's a franchise record for them, which is not bad at all. I mean, that's good. But this is a very bad loss. Not surprising, though. I had Boston winning this game. And they did. So good job, Boston, winning this game. And again, they just shot better. Horford's going to be a problem because I feel like he'll do better. But this bench got to step up because you're facing the best bench in the league right now, Boston. And their starters played good. This is going to be a very tough performance for Dallas to be able to keep up and try to win. Because, again, Luka was doing everything. The only reason they had so much chance to come back in is whenever Boston just did not hit. They did not hit their shots. Luka started hitting his. They started coming back. And then immediately when Boston went and Luka wasn't scoring, no one else could fill in. They can never force a stop. It's just Boston. You're kind of at their will, I would say. They're going to either make it or they're going to miss. It's not a forced miss or anything. Dallas had some possessions in the first half that Luka had a very bad turnover. He was just dribbling up the ball. Brown stole it, dunk. The other one, Kyrie, the next play, threw the ball completely away from Maxi Kleber into the backcourt. Terrible, terrible passing. There was no one there. There was terrible passing, just very inconsistent playing. Luka's the only guy who can make a shot, and he didn't shoot over 50%. You're getting 80 points in your first game. When's the last time you've seen Dallas get under 90 points? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So you might have to go back to the Thunder series. That was game 4. It's been a minute. So I'm interested to see how they're going to change. Jason Kidd's a good coach. Kyrie's got to start hitting his shots. I think he will, though. That's the thing. I think he will. But this is not an easy team to play. And the idea of teams are talking, players, a lot of people are saying this series is going to be so much more difficult than Boston's had the entire time. I get that. But Boston's had 6 years of experience of these type of games. Drew Holiday's had plenty of experience in these type of games. Porzingis has had experience in these type of games at the playoffs. And this is kind of his introduction. He's played really well, so he knows what's up. It's kind of like Siakam. Remember Siakam's first big game in the finals? He went for 31 on the Golden State. Kind of like that. Reminds me of that. But game 2 is going to be a huge series. Huge game. Because Boston's given up games in game 2. If you're going to steal a game against Boston, it's going to be game 2. Did it in the first round, did it in the second round. Third round? Yeah, Eastern Conference Finals. Indiana, that was their game 1. Game 2 for them was game 1, and they blew it. So I'm interested in what's going to happen here. I have Boston probably winning the first 2 games. And then I had Dallas winning their home games, and then just seeing what happens after that. But this does not look good for Dallas. It's not over for them. I'm not saying that. But they got to make some changes. They got to hit some shots. Because Boston scored 101 points and they're up by 21. You can't have that happen. This is manageable. Your defense was not terrible if you're Dallas. Second half defense was not bad. First half defense was not good. Got to play that second half defense continuously. But if Luka has hurt knee, can he continually do that and score to that level? Probably can't. So you need guys that can score, which is Kyrie, PJ in the corner, Hardy. You have Hardaway Jr., Kleber. Just Jones Jr. He got stuffed at the rim twice. You have to support your guys. And Luka did everything. No one else could step up. Boston played their role, did their job, and they won their game. Good job, Boston. You're up. You're going to win this game by more than 20 points, probably. So, yeah, that's my predict. That's what I feel about it. Good job, Boston. See what happens in game 2. Hope you have a great day, y'all. Hope you have a great day, y'all. Stay safe, y'all. Put in the comments your opinions about this. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe, y'all. And God bless y'all.